my name is Maddie. I'm from America, but I moved here to Tashkent in August. And I've been here for about 7 months now. And when I first arrived, it was actually really hot, really warm weather, and it stayed warm up until probably like November even. And then it got really cold. So if you're planning on coming to Tashkent, just be ready. There's a wide range of weather here. Now it's spring, so it's really nice, really temperate, kind of like where I'm from, which is Oregon. If you're from like Texas, maybe you'll be ready for the hot weather. I was not. So if you're packing, make sure to pack like a wide range of clothing. But I'm just gonna take you kind of through my day, like a normal day here in Tashkent. I study Russian here and I teach English. So first we're gonna go to the classes I teach at Vosek International School. I teach 5th grade, and then I also teach a kindergarten class there. And then after that, we'll have some lunch and maybe go to my Russian class as well. Yeah, and I study Russian at Kimyo International University of Tashkent. So yeah, I'm excited to take you guys along on a normal day with me. So we just arrived at Vosek, and I'm about to teach. I'm gonna teach a kindergarten class today and a 5th grade class. I'm not the main English teacher, which is kind of nice. So I just come up with fun activities for the kids to do. It's a little bit more laid back. And yeah, it's been a great time. Honestly, teaching at Vosek is probably one of my favorite things about being here because I love the kids. They're really sweet and they're really excited to learn from a native English speaker. And so that's been really fun. And it really does give me more of a sense of the culture here. I learn a lot about what kids like to do here, what kids think are cool, and like the different TV shows and music that people listen to here.
Simon says sit down.
Goodbye, friends. I gotta go. I gotta go. It was really nice. It was really nice to see you today. To see you today.
Okay, bye.
All right. So I just finished teaching at Vosek, and now I'm gonna head in a taxi to Kimyo. Usually we call the taxis on our phones. There's an app called Yandex, and it's really similar to Uber. They usually cost anywhere from $1 to $3, depending on how far you're going. But when it was snowing one time, it costed like $6, so be ready for that. And yeah, usually when you get in, it's polite to say hello. You could say salam alaikum, or you could say здравствуйте. Either one works, and yeah, pretty easy. So we just arrived at the university. I have a class in just a few minutes. And yeah, I came to the university to study Russian, and it's been really cool to learn Russian here. It's full immersion, which is really nice in the class. Our teacher actually barely speaks English, which is really good for me. And it's also really nice that I'm able to use Russian every day here. I studied Spanish in a university in America and in high school for a long time. And I still feel like I don't know very much, but I've only been studying for 7 months here, going on 8, and I already can have conversations with locals, which is really, really cool. Yeah, I just learn a lot faster when I'm in an immersion program and when I'm able to use the language in day-to-day life. I use it with taxi drivers and people in cafes and people in restaurants and just strangers I meet, and so it's really helped me to learn the language way faster than I would have anywhere else. So we're here at the store. I'm here with my friend.
Hi, my name is Mariko and I'm also a student at Keimeo University.
And we're just gonna walk around, get our groceries together, and take you along with us. Here we go.
So I guess the first thing to notice is that there's lockers over here, and
Yeah.
those are really nice if you have a lot of stuff with you, because then you can put your backpack in there, and they all have keys and it's free
Yeah.
to store your stuff. There we go.
Here we go.
The vegetable and fruit section.
Yeah, produce section. It's the first thing you walk into, which is kind of nice because usually I feel like it's good to get those things. I don't know.
Yeah, and the most important thing about buying produce here is that you have to weigh it. Some things are sold by the piece, but mostly you have to put them in a bag and weigh them, and you just bag them up yourself and take them down to the scales down here. And there's usually,
Hello.
there's usually an attendant who will come weigh it for you. And if there isn't one, you just stand here looking like you're lost and you need help, and someone will find you. It's great.
You gotta have the wondering eyes. It's like the like worried eyes. Then they'll come.
Yes.
They'll come.
I'm a foreigner in a strange land.
It's
Right,
true.
what do you want to
It's
get?
true. I'm trying to think through what we need. We could definitely use some spinach.
Ah, yes. You can see their produce is pretty
Let's
nice.
look at the thing.
Oh, yes.
All right. This feels good. Okay. Okay. What do we need any fruits, Mari? I might get some mandarins because ours are getting a little moldy.
That would be great.
Yeah, you hold that for a second.
Here's the mandarin.
Pretty good stuff. The fruit here in Uzbekistan actually is really, really good.
Yes.
All of it's been really good.
They have good seasonal fruits. Like during the winter, they had really good citrus, and it was really cheap too.
Yeah. It's really nice. And their pomegranates are something that they're known for here in Uzbekistan.
It's a famous fruit.
Um,
Here they are.
Here they are. They do look weird, but they taste great. They taste great.
Taste better than they look.
Yes, very true. All right, so let's weigh our oranges. Okay.
And here we are, looking longingly.
I'm
The
not seeing
attendant.
anyone to. Okay. Here's the thing: if the attendant, hi. If the attendant is not here, what you can do is you can look at the number on the sign and then punch it in, and it'll tell you. It'll spit out a sticker and tell you how much it will cost. So I'll just do that myself.
I'm gonna follow.
Okay. So this is the price, and this is the number you punch in. So I'll go do that now.
110. Oh, see that guy? He's looking. He's watching.
Just
a
even
person.
Slap it on. All right. Anything else we need? I think,
Do you want to get any snacks?
yeah.
One fun thing here is they have a lot of different flavors of Lay's chips, which we don't have in the States.
Oh, yeah.
And
It's wild. They have
Oh, they do-
shashlik chips, which shashlik is one of the national foods here.
it's a kebab, a meat kebab, which I'm looking here and they totally don't have that.
No, these are shashlik chips,
Oh,
but
yeah.
they're
Oh,
not
here,
Lay's.
perfect. Yes. Shashlik. That's one of my favorite
And
flavors.
they taste like meat. It's kind of crazy. I don't know what I was expecting, but they taste like meat.
Yeah.
They do. Yeah. Do you want smetana i luk?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's one of the best flavors too. Smetana i luk, which sour cream and onion.
Another one of the popular snacks here is called kurt, and it's basically like really salty Parmesan cheese.
Yes. With a tiny, like, hint of fermentation.
Yeah, not my favorite, but
Yeah.
the people here love
A
it.
little fizzy. It's not bad.
It's a strong
Especially-
flavor.
Yeah, especially when you drink it or eat it with like Pepsi or something.
With Pepsi.
Yeah, it's good.
What?
I've had it.
Okay. Nice.
All right, what else do we need? Do we need some more of that cheese?
Yeah.
So one thing you probably can notice is that a lot of the products they have here are like, especially cheese products, are from Europe, and so they're imported,
Yeah.
and they have
But
some local brands too.
I think a lot of the dairy products, though, they have a lot of dairy products here, but a lot of them are not quite the same as what they would be in America or in Europe. So even though they're European brands, they're kind of like in betweens. So there's something called tvorog, and it's kind of like cottage cheese, but it's a little bit sweeter. And then, yeah, they have a lot of cheeses that I'm not sure if they're cheddar, I'm not sure if they're mozzarella, I don't know, but it's cheese and it's good. But yeah,
But there's Philadelphia.
right.
What
Do we want-
Milka brand in Philadelphia
Oh, really?
collab?
What?
What is that? Is it chocolate? Do we need to
Oh.
try that?
That sounds disgusting, but
Kind of
we should-
does. But I think
we should.
try it.
Chocolate cream cheese.
About the milk here, I know it's like kind of different in different places.
Okay. Here's the deal. The milk here is amazing. It's really good. I now am against American milks because it's actually a French brand, I guess. But it's so much creamier. It tastes like real milk. It actually is really, really good. So I'm a major fan.
We are pro French milk.
Pro French milk, absolutely. Yeah. One thing about milk here too is that it's harder to find alternative milks. So if you are lactose intolerant, just be aware it's hard. I mean, you can find it in
they
the grocery
have it
store, but
here.
like in coffee shops, it's a little bit harder.
Yeah. Some more places are starting to have alternative milks. Like I went this morning to Costa Coffee, which is a British company, and they have coconut milk and I think almond too. But
Yeah.
here they have almond and they have
Yeah.
they have buckwheat too
And coconut.
and coconut. Yeah. So there you go. If you're
There you
lactose
go.
intolerant, you
Do we
can
need milk?
still live in Tashkent.
Do we need milk? No.
Unless you want it. But here's they really do like their Nutella here, which is good.
Yeah, I
It is
guess
a
so.
bit on the pricey side for
Most American brands are pretty pricey here.
your sausage. Canned fish. And here's the meat section. So for the meat, it's pretty much like a normal grocery store. You just point out what you want and tell them how much you want of it. And
You do kind of have to know Russian for that.
yes. And you also, side note, you need to know your difference between grams and pounds, which
Right.
that was an extra obstacle for us Americans because we didn't know how many kilograms and grams that we needed of things. So
Yeah. They would ask, how much do you want? And we were like,
I don't know. But, oh, here's some sauces, which this
well, that's
is...
the first time I've
yeah.
seen that, actually.
These brands, a lot of these you can find in the States.
Should we try this one?
Yeah, Barilla. And they got my Kikkoman soy sauce, which makes me happy. Oh, I need to get mustard.
We need mustard.
Yeah. Okay.
That's such a cute.
Or not that one.
Not this one.
That one.
It's
In the
Russian
jar.
mustard.
Yeah. Okay. And yeah, you can see there's flour, sugar, rice, a lot of things that you can find back home.
Yeah.
It's here.
And some things are in. It's hard to look at the camera. Some things are in Uzbek and some things are in Russian, but usually they'll have both because people usually speak both here. So,
Yeah.
what we really need is eggs.
Ah, yes. Where
Where are the
are
eggs
the
here?
eggs?
This is not the store we
No.
normally go to, so.
I think there must
they
be over
this
there. Okay. This Korzinka also doesn't have the fresh bread section.
Yes. Oh, this one doesn't have it, but the one near our house
Here's eggs.
has a bakery in the grocery store, and they give you hot, fresh bread. It's so good.
It is the best thing on this earth. When it's hot, and then you get some sour cream on the side and dip it in there, it is literally from heaven
Heaven.
above.
It's
Right.
really good.
Here are the eggs. They're very
can we
tasty
say about
and
the
they're
eggs?
very cheap.
You know, the color of the eggs is different here, but they
Mhm.
taste great.
Yeah.
They taste normal.
They don't like sort them white, brown, whatever.
Oh, not even the
They don't
outside.
care.
Like the yolk is
Yeah.
different. Have you noticed that?
they're
It's more
yellow.
orange.
Yeah, I think they're definitely fed differently here.
Yeah. I think probably better.
Yeah, probably more free range.
Yeah.
And then they have these quail eggs here because that is a popular ingredient in their national dish, which is plov. It's a rice dish.
Yeah. All right.
Should we get some juice?
Yeah.
The
The
toilet paper
necessities.
here is usually scented. So that's kind of a fun just
Sorry
side
for
note.
TMI.
Yeah.
But
Well,
it's true.
yeah, it makes your
It's
bathroom
true.
smell nice.
That's true. It does.
So here's the juice, and we have discovered our favorites.
Yeah.
You want to tell them?
My personal favorite is the mint lemonade. It's really good. But
Yes,
the
this
group
one.
favorite, and I think Mari's favorite,
Is cherry, vishnya. That's that's my favorite.
It's really good. It's sweet, but it's not super sweet. It's got not a bitterness, but it's got something
It
to
has
it that grounds
the
it.
perfect balance of sweet to sour.
And we figured out, or I don't know if you like this. For me, if you pour yourself a glass and put 1 cube of ice in it, it's so
Perfect.
good. It's
Yes.
perfect.
It's the little things in life. These are the details that are going to help you survive in Tashkent City. 1 cube of ice.
Experience Uzbek culture.
Oh, ice cream. Yes. Arguably the best dessert.
Yes, I will say I like the ice cream in America better than ice cream.
But what do you think about the chocolate flavor?
Okay, our friend says the chocolate flavor tastes like bananas. He's wrong.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
He's definitely wrong.
I don't
But
know what it tastes like, but
You should try it and tell us what you think
in the comments.
in the comments below.
Yeah, let us know in the comments.
And make sure
below.
to hit subscribe and like.
Yeah.
And so they have all the regular soda pops that you would like to have in the US. Pepsi, Coke, Fanta. They even have Dr. Pepper.
Yeah.
And Mountain Dew.
Okay, anyway. Usually mojito, in America, means an alcoholic drink,
Mhm.
right?
Yes.
Okay. So then if you order a mojito here, a lot of times it's not alcoholic,
Yes.
and they won't assume you mean an alcoholic drink.
Mm-hmm. not alcohol is not really popular here. So
What they'll assume is just like
hello. Do you speak English? Ты говоришь по-английски? Нет? По-русски? Хорошо.
Хочешь сказать здравствуйте?
Yeah. Скажите привет! Привет! Америка. Да, ага. Это YouTube видео. Мы не знаем.
Никто.
Да, никто. Нет. So, let's go down the beauty products.
Yeah.
So there are a lot of shops to get beauty products and toiletries here. The grocery store is probably the easiest one, I'd say, because it's laid out really nicely and you can see they have a lot of the brands that are in the States. Head & Shoulders, Dove. And so this is a good place to just get your typical things.
I think the Russian names for like lotion and stuff was actually harder to find out than most things. Just because all the products look the same.
Yeah.
Like if I'm buying rice, I can tell I'm buying rice whether I know that word or not. But with all this stuff, I'm like, is this moisturizer? Is it body wash? Is it face wash? I don't know.
Yeah.
So
The bottles are typically in a similar shape to the ones that you get in the States, so you can kind of like guess here and there like what it is, and some things have English on them, like this.
that's true.
Total Care. It's also in Turkish, in case you know Turkish. Yeah, chai and limon.
Yeah. Is there anything that you've noticed a difference in as far as beauty care product or like, hygiene products here?
Not really. I think I've been able to find mostly everything I've needed. I am kind of missing my Target brand stuff, but it's all here.
Yeah. And there's other stores where it has like more specific brands that are like better brands.
Yeah, and if you need makeup or that kind of stuff, you can go to a makeup store.
Yeah, I don't think there's any makeup.
Yeah, one thing that as an American I've gotten totally lazy and used to is that a lot of stores like Target has everything that you need, and here they have a lot more like specific shops. So it's like if you need makeup, you go to the makeup store. If you need tape, you go to like the tape store. Like office
supplies, like school supplies.
Yeah, but it's still very limited on what they have.
Yeah, that's true. And that's just because most people aren't out like buying a ton of stuff. We are like pretty rich compared to the average salary here, and so people are pretty careful about what they spend their money on.
Yeah, you're right, and which is not a bad thing.
Yeah, it's good.
They use what they buy and they buy what they need. So
yeah.
I think it's kind of a better practice.
It is. It's true. It just takes more time.
Yeah, especially for us because we don't know where the stores are. So, and it's not like an easy Google search either. You kind of just have to walk around. That's the best way to find things.
And so when I type things into like Google Maps, a lot of times I type it in English, but sometimes the translation doesn't quite work because I like to paint, and so when I got here, I was typing in art stores. Well, they use the word art store to define like home goods stores with like interior design stuff, and that's not what I was going for. So it's like sometimes you have to just really test things out and just walk around, and you'll probably find something.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah, the lipioshka. So yeah, there's a lot of different types of bread here, but there is just one in particular that stands above the rest and is better than all the rest, and that is the fresh lipioshka bread, and this is it right here. It's beautiful. It tastes good. It's cheap. It's 3,000 som, which is like It's like 30 cents. Yeah, it's so cheap. So we're gonna get some of that. They do have other types of Uzbek bread here too. This one. This is a little more dense. This one's really good too though. And then this
They
is
have like
crispy.
milk bread.
Yeah.
That one's Samarkand
Yeah.
bread.
That one's hard.
One thing they don't have here is tortillas.
Yeah. If you want Mexican food, you're pretty much out of luck. And if you want Japanese food that's good, you are also out of luck. I've had to have friends bring some things in for me from the States because they don't have all that we need. Like, one thing in particular that I can't get is miso paste, and that
pulled a few strings.
yeah. My mom sent me some.
That said, all the food that they do have here is really good.
Yes, it's good food, and you can just taste the love in what they make here. You know how they say things should be made with love. I really think that's true here in Uzbekistan.
Yeah.
Especially when you watch somebody make plov for 3 hours, or or they're
Sumalyak for
sumalyak.
24 hours.
Yes, somebody has to stir that pot for 24 hours.
Yeah.
I don't think I would do that.
They're really willing to take the time to spend on making food,
Yes, they are.
which is cool, and it is really good food.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So it's pretty easy to get through the grocery store here and navigate. I think a lot of it's just looking around for things that you know you want, and they look pretty much the same here, even if you don't speak the language or you can't read Cyrillic. It's pretty easy.
And if you download like Google Translate as an app on your phone, it's going to be super easy to figure out exactly what you want, even if you can't read any of it. So,
Yeah. Let's go to the cash register. And here. So one thing to note when you're shopping here is they always ask you if you want a bag or not. And that's paket. That's the word. And you can just also grab the bags, and they do charge you for them, but it's not a huge deal.
I don't think it's super normal to bring a bag. I don't think most Uzbeks do that.
Yeah, they don't bring bags, but you totally can.
I do.
So that was an average day for me in Uzbekistan. As you can see, it's pretty easy to get around, pretty easy to find what you need if you need to buy stuff. And yeah, it's really fun to live here. It's fun to learn about a different culture. If you want to study abroad here in Uzbekistan, I highly suggest Kimyo University. It's really fun. The teachers are really nice. And if you want to teach in Uzbekistan, Vostok is also really cool. The kids there are really sweet, and they already have an English program set up, which makes it easier for us as English speakers. So yeah, thanks for following me on a normal day in my life. So we're here at the grocery store. I'm here with my friend.
Hello, my name's Mariko.
But our nickname together is Larry.